Yeah. It's a full-time job with no benefits. Too many ego, too many fits. Count money with a side of stress. Still
Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy, Stu Khalil, back from another video. Today we got Hello a Scene again, man. Talking about Joe Budden. Shout out to all the Khalillionaires. If y'all know what I'm talking about, it's what I call my twins and their friends that's locked in. All the Khalillionaires, man, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you're not yet a Khalillionaire, you can become one today by just hitting the like, share, and subscribe. And receive all that love from my tribe, man. Let's get it. Joe Budden might lose everyone again. I'm sorry, I said everything. He ain't gonna lose everything. Nigga got the money on, don't he? Money on. Niggas always adding extra shit. Let's get to the video.
What's poppin', y'all? Oh, hell nah. Last time we saw somebody making $1 million a month, it turned into an absolute catastrophe, and now he's selling the building and saying that he went broke. And that was No Jumper when No Jumper was on that podcast with none other than, it was Graham Stephan, his podcast, and he said he was doing $1 million a month on just No Jumper. That's not including any of the corn or anything that his wife does or that he does with his wife, their plug talk thing. And Joe Budden has just done the same. So Joe Budden posted on his Instagram story.
Hey, look, I promise y'all, whenever I'm making money like that, I ain't never gonna rub it in y'all face. I promise. Y'all can help me get as rich as y'all want to help me get, and I'm just gonna keep helping people behind the scenes, not ever saying nothing. Cause why do people need to know this information? Why you have to tell people this? But we gonna get to the rest of it.
And he didn't mean to actually leak it, but it came out that way. So he posted the screen capture that said in the initial story, it's different, with a fist emoji and then a flexing, with 30 million impressions, which is actually... and then people, they use the tool. This is why you got to use the block tool, Joe Budden. Like on the bottom right, when you can edit a photo, you use that square shape and you fill it in with dark black, and then you move the square on top of the numbers. You don't use this airbrush. The airbrush don't work like that. You need to get the block, the square, the shapes. And they showed membership earnings, $902,085K. So $902,850, 154,000 active members. And what is, I don't even know what the bottom is. It says 931.14. I don't know what that is. And then total visits, 30.2 million. So it's up 3.4 million. This, I'm going to keep it a buck with y'all. I thought this was fake at first. Yeah, I did. I thought it was fake. And the reason for that being is, Flagrant, for example, is one of the biggest podcasts, right? They're doing less than 100K a month. They're doing maybe like 60 to 75. I think at their peak, they were doing 100, maybe 200. But then I did a little bit more digging, and I think these numbers might just be real. The reason for that is the ratios add up. Now, what's odd to me is that for him to get 30, I think this impression number is a little bit misleading. I don't think these are unique impressions. So it says he has 150-something thousand people that are paying to watch. But his regular podcasts get a couple 100,000 views on YouTube. However, I think the majority of the people that came on here when he first started the Patreon, they aren't even really watching on YouTube anymore. So that, I wouldn't say dilutes the viewers, but it makes the viewership less. But what really made me think, okay, this guy's got it, is he's got a bunch of products that he's selling. So he's got like negative highlighter. He's got these videos that he's selling. Like one of them is $14, JBP basketball, $14. It's almost as, it's a Joe Budden network. This is the transformation of the Joe Budden network. Because if you guys recall, he was trying to do this Joe Budden network idea a couple of years ago, and it failed miserably, but he learned his lesson. And this is why you got to throw stuff at the wall and just test and see what comes back. He tried to have, I think it was like this girl Mandy and someone else do this girl show, and nobody cared about it. The views were terrible. They were just like, yo, listen, Joe, we care about you and the main cast. So what he's doing now with this network is he's just doing, he's got a relationship show. He's got a basketball, like, oh, they're going to hoop together. I don't even know what this negative highlighter thing is, but oh yeah, with JBP worked through.
Nigga just got random ass videos for sale. He just be doing shit, making vlogs, and instead of posting them on YouTube, he sell them.
an emotional conversation. So they're getting extra content, and it's all associated with Joe Budden. So it's Joe Budden and his main cast, not just some new show that he's trying to put together. So
I'm not mad at that, by the way. I mean, get your money, man. It's just hilarious.
He's profiting more off of the main thing. But when I saw the comments and the likes, because you can only comment or like on a gated post if you are a Patreon subscriber. So he's got 5,000 on the Super Closer featuring Joy Taylor 2 days ago. He's got 5,251 comments and 3,300 likes on that. That's at minimum. Let's just say that there are people that don't like and there are people that don't comment. So let's just say likes. The likes are going to be unique. You can't give 2 likes, but someone can reply to a comment and add to the comment chain. So with the likes, 3,344, let's say $5. That's already at least 60, 70K a month off of that, off of unique likes. And that's not everybody's going to like. And that's when I said, okay, you see a ratio like this, that makes sense. Because if I go to Flagrant's Patreon and I look at a recent post or podcast, you've got the ratio of comments to likes on there is significantly lower. Like they've got videos there, you've got 116 likes, 66 comments, right? You're not getting more than a couple of hundred. And I think it's because maybe they decided to shift towards more of a model where they're not getting as much unique content and they're already getting the video stuff on the YouTube. I think they decided to move towards more ad-based viewing, which I don't know if Joe Budden's running ads like that. But that's just off of the YouTube, just off of the Patreon that Joe Budden is getting 900K. I believe it. Now, the impression number is different. I think impressions is the people that showed up because 30 million unique viewers is more than, there are less than 30 million people that know about Joe Budden. That's a gargantuan number. That's like, what, 1% of the U.S. population? That is a very, very big number. And within hip-hop as well, like this is, I would say it's more than just a hip-hop podcast. So for that, I think it's just people coming back. So let's say people say he drops consistently on the Patreon. So if he's dropping 5 times a week and I show up 5 to 6 times a week opening his Patreon, and then we go to like 30 views a month, it makes sense. And he's always talking about the Patreon, but I think there has to be another traffic source that I'm not calculating, that may be Twitter or the
Nigga, we trying to pocket watch him way too hard. Is that what we doing? Are we pocket watching Joe Budden? Because did he say he made $1 million a month? I don't think he said that. He was just posting some motivational shit. Y'all found out that he made that shit. Now we pocket watching this nigga trying to make sure either he lying. He didn't even draw no attention to the money part. He trying to block it out. What are we doing? I don't know, man. I ain't gonna get too deep into this video. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right here. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. If you made it this far in the video, you are a millionaire. I'll put the crown on your head. You'll never be dead. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Let's get, you know what I'm saying, get to 1K. We on the road. So like, share, subscribe today, man. Let's get it. Let's go.